Hi dear viewers, today we are going to have a look at the Bandai Hello Kitty Zaku II scale model kit. This is a unique scale model kit which allows us to create 3 different figurines. One of Hello Kitty herself, one of a Super Deformed Zaku II, and one which is a combination of the Hello Kitty figurine and the Super Deformed Zaku, which will result in the Hello Kitty Zaku II Gundam. This box has a very cute Hello Kitty sticker, Sanrio sticker to the side there. And this is the box art showing the supposedly easy to assemble process. These are the poses of 2 figurines, one of Hello Kitty and one of the Super Deformed Zaku II. This is a short end of the side box art, which shows a close-up of Hello Kitty Gundam. This is the Gundam Hello Kitty or Hello Kitty Gundam, which is a combination of the Hello Kitty figurine and the Super Deformed Zaku II. So that's the box art. Let's now have a look inside the box and see what does this kit have to offer. These are the sprues all packed nicely into the plastic bags. On the first bag we have the green parts for the Hello Kitty Zaku, as well as the back parts for the Super Deformed Zaku. We move on to the second bag, which has the sticker decals and foil stickers, as well as grey parts for the SD Zaku. On the third bag we have a shaded visor for Hello Kitty Gundam. Fourth bag we have 3 sprues, which are for 2 is for Hello Kitty and 1 is for the Super Deformed Zaku or SD Zaku. Now let's take a look at the instruction pamphlet. The front page shows the Hello Kitty Gunpla Gundam, the Hello Kitty Zaku II. The back page is actually a color guide for those of you who wish to paint the Hello Kitty figurine or the Super Deformed Zaku for that matter. Now inside we have shows the sprues that come with the kit in diagrammatic form. Then you have this assembly pages which are in black and white that shows you how to assemble the Hello Kitty figurine. Once that's finished, there are instructions for the assembly of the Super Deformed Zaku II before finally moving on to the Hello Kitty Gundam or Hello Kitty Zaku II combination. So that's the sprues in general. We shall now have a look at these sprues in detail to see the quality, the finishing, and what are the sprues going to be used for. So here now we're going to have a detailed look at the Hello Kitty Zaku II sprues that came with the scale model kit. We are going to start with sprue A, which is a uniquely shaped sprue. You'll notice it's shaped like the head of Hello Kitty herself. Now sprue A contains many Hello Kitty parts, for example her head or the green overalls or her feet and the green arms and shoulders. This is sprue A for Hello Kitty. Now we're going to move on to sprue B, which is also is shaped like a ribbon bow, and it has parts for the base, which is that flat apple shaped design you see there. It's also parts for her ribbon bow, as well as for an apple which she will hold in her hand later. Now let's move on to the next one, which is Sprue D. Sprue D mainly contains the Zaku armor to be used on the Hello Kitty figurine. These are conversion parts that will turn the Hello Kitty figurine into a Gundam, or more specifically into the Zaku II, which is technically not a Gundam. It's more of the so-called bad guy mobile suit armor. So now let's move on to Sprue E, which is a Hello Kitty Zaku clear part. This is the frosted visor, which will be used on her helmet. It is like a tinted visor to be used on the helmet. So then this is Sprue E. Now we're going to move on to the sticker decals for the Hello Kitty Zaku II. These are mainly for use on her visor and on the apple to turn it into a Zaku-like mini robot. So that's the sticker decals to be used for the Hello Kitty Zaku II. Next up, we have the foil stickers. Now these foil stickers will be used mainly for the SD or Super-Deformed Zaku II figurine. Mainly for the, I believe it's for the visor and the weapon lenses. So this is the figurines that can be created in this kit. So now let's move on to the sprues for the Super-Deformed Zaku. We'll start with Sprue A, which is the inner frame for the SD Zaku II. These are many grey parts. Now let's move on to Sprue B1. Sprue B1 is also for the SD Zaku. In this multicolored sprue, we have the clear pink mono eyepiece that you see here. We also have the clear yellow for the heat saber blade, and the rest of it is mainly a light green or glossy light green or glossy dark green armor pieces for the SD Zaku II. So this then is Sprue B1, which, as I've mentioned, will be mainly used for the SD Zaku II. Next we have Sprue C, which form the glossy black parts of the SD Zaku. These black parts are mainly for the weapons, for the backpack, for the armor, for the feet, etc. So these are the sprues that came with the model kit. So I guess we'll just put all of them back into the box now. What I'm going to do for this project will mainly be straight out of the box builds. The only painting I foresee myself doing for this project will mainly be the panel lining, and the details that come out will mainly be due to the foil stickers and the panel lining, as I mentioned earlier. So I believe the quality of the parts, especially the glossy green and the matte whites, are so good that I don't believe painting will make the thing any better. So this will very likely be a straight out of the box build to create Hello Kitty, the SD Zaku II, as well as a Hello Kitty Zaku II combination. So that's it for this unboxing video of the Hello Kitty kit. Thank you so much, dear viewers, for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.